So good evening, everyone. I know there are those who are not in the country, so it could be good morning for some and good afternoon for others. So I want to welcome you to our session tonight, our business meeting today. Congratulations for logging in. Why I congratulate you is because this is one of those life-changing opportunities that will build a brand new future for you. Just emceeing. I will be doing the MC role. And then I invite our main presenter, and later on we'll have our guest speaker. So for those who are here for the very first time, my name is Josephat Karaoke, married to Pieros Cherotich, and we've been doing this business for the last 15 years together. Professionally, my wife was a high school teacher with the TSC, and I was a full-time lecturer in the university where I was teaching computer science. And of course, we all know that you cannot just depend on employment and you go far. Our dreams were so big, so we needed something that can catapult us to a whole new level. And God blessed us with this opportunity that has today been of great impact to thousands and thousands of lives. So, having thanked you for finding time to be here, I want to promise you that by end of this session, you will appreciate that the person who invited you here is just an angel sent by God to transform your life in a very big way. Today, needless to say, I'm no longer teaching in the university. My wife is no longer teaching in high school. We were able to fire our bosses and enjoy three things that our presenter will be talking about. The first one being perfect health. You want to maintain perfect health regardless of your age. The second one being wealth. You want to be financially free. That is the main one. And the last one being enjoying exotic lifestyle. Who doesn't want to live like a king, like a queen? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we've invited you here for. And without much ado, I want to bring on stage our first presenter, a lady who has been in this business for some time, has benefited in a tremendous way, and she is the most qualified presenter that we could find. And I believe by end of the session, you'll be able to jump in and be part of this great team called the International Superstars team that is hosting this opportunity. Over to you, our upcoming director, none other than Constanza Morioki. Constanza, take it away.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, everyone, from wherever that you are logging in from. My name is Constanza Wairimu Moriuki. I'm very excited to be taking you through our tonight's session. As you have heard, we are going to have 3 sessions. One is for our well-being, and then our financial freedom and good lifestyle. Well, before I continue, allow me to share my slides. All right. So, as the Superstars team, we are offering 3 very good solutions to a better life. We help individuals to build their own businesses so as to realize this financial freedom. They be able to travel the world and enjoy a better lifestyle. And how better can we do this? How better can we start off? We cannot realize all that without having ourselves the best health. We must be very good, in good shape, physically and emotionally. Yes, that way we'll be able to build a very good business. So that is why we are putting health first. We say that your income is directly related to your philosophy and not the economy. As we are in our lives today and the kind of life that you are living, many people are facing financial challenges, and this is even affecting their health because they are not able to put the right food on their table, or they miss totally. And this is why we are now here. We really want to better our lives. We really want to put the end to financial stress. All right. Our first solution that we are offering, as you have mentioned, is remedy to health crisis. We say that prevention is better than cure, and your health is your greatest wealth. If you're not well, then nothing good will happen. You will miss out on many things. You'll miss out on your work. You'll miss out on taking care of your daily responsibilities. And how better can we do this? We ask ourselves one question, and I am also putting this across to you on the call tonight. Every day we are feeding. We are putting food on our table. And the food that we put on our table, are we fighting diseases or are we feeding them? This one will tell us how best to go about it. The World Health Organization recommends that on a day-to-day basis, we need to do physical exercise. Since morning to day, how many of us in the call have taken 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes to do physical exercise for our well-being? We need this on a day-to-day basis. It is for our good health and also for our weight management. Whole grains should be on our diet. That plate that you put on your table. Try as much as possible to have whole grains. Fruits and vegetables, they should not miss out. At least 5 to 9 differently colored fruits. And then proteins. Proteins, we should have them in minimal, not very big servings, at least 20 grams a day. And fats and sugars, this one we should, if we are able to avoid, well and good, but at least 2 spoons of sugar per day. And for the fats, very true. We don't have to pour so much on the food until it glitters of oil, of the fats. This is the right way that we should be feeding. This is the recommendation that is given for our good health. So, when we eat very well, then our bodies will remain healthy and our cells will remain healthy. Good health starts at the cellular level. That's why we have to put our cells very healthy by eating the right way. So when we feed like this, the cells remain very, very healthy. It is very soft and permeable. The nutrients are able to get in and waste to go out. Now, since we have really been feeding not this way, but on the opposite, it has led to us, we have inverted the wellness triangle. We have put it upside down. For the daily exercises, we don't do. For the whole grains, we don't do them. We are mostly doing the refined ones. Fruits and vegetables, those ones we have left them for the sick, for the children, It is not having a fruit on a day-to-day basis is not quite a requirement to many of us. Yes, and the vegetables, the servings are very little. But we go to the proteins now. We serve them in big chunks, the proteins. The fats and sugars, they are so much in our diet. Processed, or even the ones that we put directly to our tea or coffee, to our drinks. So we have inverted the wellness triangle, and this has led to our body cells becoming very unhealthy. Our cells have become very unhealthy. Now they have become very hard. The outer of the cell, it has become very hard. It is not permeable. So it becomes unhealthy because it is not able to feed, to let nutrients in, and for the waste that is inside the cell is not able to come out. So this is now becomes the beginning of all the health challenges that we are mostly facing today. And these are the kind of the diseases that we are having. Almost every community, you cannot miss a family who are either having a person in their own family or in the community. These have become a common trend almost everywhere. The World Health Organization, it had foreseen this by the year 2020, which has already come to pass, that out of every 4 deaths, they will be caused by these lifestyle diseases because of the way we are feeding. We are not feeding healthy, we are feeding diseases. And this has really affected us. Heart diseases, cancer, diabetes, obesity, name them. We are really suffering as families, and as families, the whole community. When one family suffers, the whole community suffers. So we need to really pull up our socks. Let me say, all is not lost, even if that has come to pass. As Superstars team, we saw it good to partner with this very renowned company, Neolife International, which is providing us with very good products. And these products are now changing and reversing all these trends. The Neolife International was started by Jerry Brasfield back in the year 1958. The company was started in the USA. It came to Africa in 1971 through South Africa, and to East Africa, it came through Kenya in the year 1996. And to our guests today, you are now hearing it for the first time. This company has grown globally, over 57 countries. And why has this company grown so well and remained very vast and very well known? It is because of the good values that this company practice, that we also as Superstars practice. Absolute integrity. We say that honesty and integrity is key number one for anything, for a company to thrive and to remain well. What we say is the truth, nothing but the truth. And then we say that people are number one. This company was made for the people, to help people, to change their lives for better health and for better finances, but much more for better health. Jerry Brasfield suffered when he was young, when he was growing, he had asthma, and it was very severe, but his mother was able to make him well by using the natural remedies. And when he was of age, 19 years, he decided, yes, this helped me. Let me now start something that will help many other people, that will touch people's lives and change them to better their lives. Products that work. The products that Neolife International is offering are top-notch products which have been scientifically researched by very top-notch scientists, and these scientists, they are an advisory board which was started, and it was led by none other than Ada Fast, founder of chemotherapy. So we are very sure that the products are very well. They have been used, they are good, and yes, they work. Equal opportunity for all. This opportunity is open for everyone who is of age in Kenya, 18 years and above, as long as you hold an ID card. You are welcome to this opportunity. It does not ask for qualifications. It does not ask for your background. As long as you have the interest and you have goals that you want to achieve, you are welcome. Long range vision. As you have seen, this company has been there since 1958. That is a whole 67 years and counting, and it still stands. Okay, we move on. We have seen how we have affected ourselves by the way that we are feeding. Now our cells have become very unhealthy. The waste is not able to get in, to get out, and the nutrients are not able to get in. So now I present to you the 3NN. This product is food for the body cells. When we take 3NN, it renews our body cells. It makes them whole again. The cells become soft and permeable. They are able to let in nutrients and out waste. So we become energetic again. We get that vitality because we have fed our cells the right way. 3NN is food for the body cells. It supports the cellular health, and this is good for everyone, for each one of us on the call, anyone, our families, our friends. This is something that we should be talking to them about. It doesn't mean that you need to be sick to take it, no, but you just need to take it to maintain your good cells to remain healthy. We have other ranges of products. They range from nutritional products, skin products, home care products. The nutritional products, the food supplements, they are whole food supplements. We have ranges of weight management. We have like the Pro Vitality. I'm mentioning just a few. We have the Neolife Shake. This one you can, if you're doing weight management, you can replace a meal with them. They serve you very well. They give you all the minerals, all the nutrients, the vitamins that your body needs. We have children products like the omega-3. The omega-3 plus, very good for the eyes, for the heart. It is food for the brain. It is good to lubricate our joints. We have Vita Squares for the children. These Vita Squares, they have all the minerals and vitamins that our children needs. So for the school-going children, very good for them. We have also the herbal alternatives. We have the masculine herbal, we have the feminine herbal, masculine for men and feminine for women. These two, they are very good. They make our hormones to be regularized, and at least they keep at bay the hormonal cancers, so they are very good. Okay, I move on. I've just mentioned a few. The products are so many, over 100 products. The next one is the skincare products. The skincare products, they are age-defying products. Let me pose a question to everyone on the call. Who wouldn't like to look younger for longer? Who wouldn't? These products, these skincare products, they are very good. They are age defying and they make you to glow and look younger for longer. Very good products. And then we have the home care products. Our number one product there, let me say the light duty concentrate, is a product that is used across all the best domestic uses. You can use it to wash the utensils. You can use it to wash your fruits and vegetables. It can be used as a hand wash. You can even bathe with it. It cuts across. They are all organic, biodegradable, so environmental friendly. We have the Super 10. Super 10 can be used to remove the stubborn stains on our tiles, so you can use them on the floors, on the toilets, on the sinks. Very good products. We have Care. Care is a disinfectant that you can use it to disinfect the surfaces that you need to disinfect in your home. To name but not the least, the last one, we have our farm care product, and this is the Wonder Drop Super Grow. Super Grow is just the best. It is I call it the best farmer's friend. With Super Grow, your yields are good. Your harvest is good. It increases your harvest by 167%. So with Super Grow, we can say we are on the path of eradicating hunger and also removing all those chemicals from our farms. We can replace it with those chemical ones, and we get very healthy products from the farm. Now, that was our number one solution. Our number two solution is the financial freedom. Yes, here is where we are now. We say that if you do not work for your dreams, definitely somebody will hire you to work for their dreams. And that is what is happening across the continent. Many people are working for other people's dreams. It is the time now we start working for our own dreams, because everyone has a dream. And these dreams varies. You may be wanting to have financial freedom. You have all the money to cater for all your expenses, school fees, food, house expenses, everything. You want to own a big machine. You want to fly and travel the world. You want to build a big home, a house on top of the other, a big mansion, and live comfortably. These are all varied dreams. And where are we now? In this cash flow quadrant, on the left side, we have employees. Employees are people who have like 8 to 5 job mostly. And then we have self-employed people. They own a job. I have a shop, for example. I can say, I wake up in the morning, go open my shop and stay there the whole day till evening. That's when I close and go back home. And then on the right-hand side, we have big business builders. They have a system which works for them. We have the investors also. This also money works for them. So where are we on this cash flow quadrant? And I ask now, I'm sure that all of us, we would want to move from being employed or self-employed and to come on this other side, own a big business, own a good system that will work for us, that will be able to earn even when we are sleeping. We are counting that money is coming in. Like for example, the Safaricom. We are here, it is night time, but we are still using it. On the call, we are using data. We are calling We are sending money. So the system is working. Even if everybody is asleep, the system is working. That is the kind of business that everyone would want to have, that they are able to earn any time of the day, night or daytime. So how are we able to do that? When you join us, when you become a superstar today, you instantly become an entrepreneur and you will have joined the Neolife family. And as so, you will be able to receive very good perks. You'll be able to earn extra income. You will be able to earn residual income because of the products which keep on depleting, and you get more like that, The products work. You have repeated orders. You will be your own boss. Now you'll be working at the time that you want, with whomever you want, from wherever that you want. It is very good. This is a business that it has very low risk. The money that you put in comes back to you definitely 100%. So you will not have said that you lost your money. And it is very true that you're putting in. And then you'll be able to own a digital suite that you'll be able to access your work through. You'll be able to work on your own website and you'll be able to see how your business is running. You'll be able to enjoy incentives, travel incentives, cash bonuses, and more. And then you'll be joining a transformative community. This is the community that wants to change the world. It wants to end the trends of poor health and financial stress. That is our mission. Okay, how do we achieve this? Let us look now at the success habits that we need to follow for us to be able to achieve financial freedom. You need to define your goal. You must have a very exciting goal, very motivating, strong goal that makes you not to sleep, that makes you to wake up in the middle of the night and wonder, am I still on? Then you need to use the products. When you use the products, you get the points. You'll need to talk to people. When you talk to people, you will be able to get more products. And you're talking to people about the products and about the opportunity itself, the business opportunity. Okay, how do you start then? You'll need to part with 17,880 shillings for you to start off. And when you part with that amount of money, when you pay this amount of money, you will be given 3 3NNs, 120 capsules. And we have seen the work of 3NN. It's food for the body cells. So you get this. You start off. We want you to start off healthy and strong and with vigor. So each 3NN has 34 points. So when you get these 3 3NNs, you will have earned yourself 102 points, and you will become a qualified distributor. So you have your 3 3NNs. You get a recognition pin because you have become a qualified distributor. And then if you are far away from Nairobi, our warehouse is in Nairobi. This is where the kits are processed. The starter kits are processed here. It will be sent to you free of charge wherever that you are. And then you'll be able to be given your own website. You'll have your own website, as you have seen there, the perks that you're getting when you become an instant entrepreneur. And then at the same time, you will be given literature materials, and these ones you will be able to learn how the business work through there. And then you'll also have an international license. We have seen that our company is across 57 countries in the globe. So you'll be able to do an international business with the same amount of money that you'll have paid. You'll not need to add any more money. Yes, now you have started today. You have earned yourself 100 points, and then you duplicate yourself. We have been told that you talk to people about the opportunity. Now you talk to 3 of your friends and they join you. They do their 100 points like you have done. And by doing that in the course of the same month, we will say that you have done 3 in 30, and this is so important because it makes you to grow very fast and you'll be able to create a very good team in a very short time if you are able to do this on a month-to-month basis. But in the event we say you only were able to get 1 person, by the end of that month, you will have become 2 people in your team. And as the 2 people in your team, you bring in 2 more people. Each one of you brings 1 person, 1 person. You become a team of 4 people. And with a team of 4 people, in that month, you'll have earned yourself 400 PVs, and you'll be able to earn your first bonus, and that will be paid at 3%. The PVs are used because every product has PVs which are used to standardize the currencies because the company is across many countries and our currencies are not the same. So the PVs are used to standardize that because you'll be doing your business across the globe. Now, the 4 people in your team, you talk to 4 more people and they join you, and that month you make 800 PVs, you'll be earning at 5% bonus and you'll be recognized as a manager. And as you grow, you see the power of numbers. You talk to more people, each one person, and the team now grows, it doubles up. You are duplicating yourself. You become 16, and in that month, you're able to earn 1600 PVs. You get 1600 PVs, and you are recognized as a senior manager, earning at 10% bonus. The 16 of you, you duplicate yourself again because this is all about changing people's lives. So I am good. I have taken my TNN. I am healthy and I want to build a business. So I'm talking to people and they are joining me and they are also doing what I am doing. We are duplicating. And so we are adding up. The team is growing. Now you become an executive manager earning at 20%. The following month, the 32 of you, you duplicate yourself. You become a team of 64 people. Here, you have really grown. You are now recognized as a director, earning at 25%. And as a director, you will be earning from 120,000 Kenya shillings plus. This is just bonus. We have not talked about any other profits or any other incentives. So this is the way that you grow. You duplicate yourself. One person duplicates another person. The other person duplicates another person. You create a network of people and you grow very well. So as a director now, your work is to help the people in your team to become a director like you. And when one of them becomes a director like you, you'll be able to step up to Sapphire director and you'll be earning from 150,000 plus Kenya shillings. And then as you grow in your team, we have said now after you become a director, your work is to help more people become directors in your team. If you make 3 people become directors in your team, you are recognized as a Ruby director. Here you are earning Kenya shillings 300,000, all US dollars 3,000 plus. This is not the limit. It can go beyond that. And as you grow more directors, you get 6 directors in your team. You are now recognized as a president team member. As a president team member, you will be earning 700,000 Kenya shillings plus. That is US dollar 7,000. And we say that this is not the end. As you can see, we are still growing and growing. You can grow beyond that. But at this juncture, let me stop there. That was our financial wellness session. Yes, it is wellness because this financial stress is killing many people. The stress is too much and we really need to find a solution. At this moment, let me take this back to my president team member, Dr. Karaoke. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Constanza. You can stop sharing. That was a simple, easy to follow presentation that you've done there, and we really appreciate. Stop sharing. At this point, before we get to the lifestyle, I want us to first break by listening to one of the leaders who started this business, having come from a good, great job, but then discovered that she had too much potential that could never be exploited by just remaining in employment, in what we call rat race. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking of a banker, a seasoned banker who is now doing a huge business in our team, and this is none other than Christine Ondari. Christine, if you can hear me, please take it away.
Thank you. Thank you, 5DD. You can hear me?
Very well.
Thank you. Constanza, thanks for that presentation. It was very, very clear, very elaborate. Thank you for that. And 5DD, indeed, it's a pleasure to have me here again. And I'm so very humbled. Team, I'm honored to be with you this evening. And yes, before this opportunity, Christine was a banker. Christine is a Christine is a mother. Christine is married to one Bob Gerald Bosire, who is my co-partner in this business. And I joined this business September 2021. And between us, we have 3 children, 2 young adults and 1 preteen. And I have been in this business. This is my 4th year running. And I really appreciate having got to know about this business. So before this opportunity, yes, I was working for an international bank. It was well. I was very optimistic. I wanted to do everything anyone would want to do in this world, to live a good life, to live happily. But along the line, I realized that it wasn't happening and I had to drop off the system. Yeah, so I worked in the bank from a very low level and I was in the clerical for some years. I grew to a managerial level, but at some point I think things didn't work well as I expected. And that is when I realized that I was running around and not meeting my personal needs. So I was out of home most of the time because of the transfers. As you all know, bankers really move around. You are moved from one branch to another. And so you either work with the system or you drop off. So I kept moving, hoping that things will improve. I moved from one branch to another. At some point, some promotion of some level, and it never worked so well. It never worked so well. Not that I'm not saying that it did not benefit me. Yes, it benefited me, because when I joined the bank, I really was very low, and I managed to get a job in the bank. And so just as I was working, my former colleague who used to work in the bank mentioned to me about this business. That was in around 2018, but I didn't look at it positively, and I thought the bank was still okay, was serving me. So I continued working until a time when I felt that I needed to leave. So come 2021, that is post-COVID, as we all know, most institutions were downsizing, and it was not different for our bank. And so it was happening. I was among the people that had actually done what was supposed to be done to allow the system to know who is going home, who is not going home. And so the people who were going home went home, and I was told, you're going to another branch. Then I said, no, not again. And remember I was out of station, and I was being told to leave where I was going, where I was, to go to another town. So I said, no, this was not fair to my family. My kids had grown up without the mother. They were with the father most of the time. 6 days in a week, I was out of home. I was only at home at most 2 days in a week. And that was devastating. It was tedious. It was cumbersome. And actually, by the time I was leaving the bank, I had developed blood pressure. I had a lot of fatigue. My joints were aching. And when I went to the hospital, I think I was just given painkillers just to manage the stress. And most doctors will tell you that bankers have that same problem. So that is when I made up my mind. I said, I am not continuing in the system. I want to be allowed to go home with the team that was leaving that time. So that is how I found myself at home, mid June 2021. And I came home a tired mother. I was so exhausted. And so I decided to relax. And come September, after relaxing, of course, coming from an environment where you're so busy, you're doing so much throughout the day. I had relaxed now, and I had all the time to do everything that I wanted, and I started getting disengaged, wanted to do something. I wanted to get to have my hands on something. So that is when I remembered my former colleague that had told me about this business. And so I called her. I checked with her, and she told me, yes, I'm still in this business. And sorry to say, she went to be with the Lord, I think a year ago, and may her soul rest in eternal peace. So I now started working. I came and listened to the meeting. Our PT, PRO Cherotich, came to Nakuru. I listened to the meeting keenly to understand what it is about. I had not listened. I had not done any business. I had not thought of network marketing. But one thing I wanted to do is something that could give me time freedom, have my hands on something that I could do with all my heart and get the results. And the results, whatever profit it is, it comes directly to me, because I knew that indeed I was not someone who takes things for granted. So I listened in, I appreciated the whole process, and I said, I'm going to start. And that is how I started. And I said, I'm going to learn. If other people have done it, I will also put in my best and be successful like they are successful. So I signed up, and thanks to my upline, Florence Okech, here in Nakuru who has really held my hand. She has taught me on what needs to be done. The team in Nakuru are a great team. My PTs, I also want to thank you so much for the support that you have given me even to understand this business and encouraging me that it is possible. You just need to listen, to learn, to know what is expected of you. So far, so good. I think I have learned a lot. I'm not yet where I'm supposed to be because in this business, it is gradual. You learn, you appreciate the process and get to know what you are supposed to do. So I have done the business. I should say I've done it well because it takes time to build a business. We are told that you don't get into something and it grows in one day, or it gives you the fruit within a short time. So I have grown my business slowly. I have appreciated the process, and so far I am enjoying the fruits. I have enjoyed the benefits. I have enjoyed the profits. I have enjoyed the bonus. I have enjoyed lifestyle. And so I can tell you for sure that this business works. Yeah. So I can only encourage the people here, those distributors who are here tonight, the guests that have been invited here, that this business works. Me as a banker, and you could think that banking is all that you can do, or employment is all that you can do. Yes, employment is great because you expect something at the end of the month, but it really limits you. It closes you within the limits of the person that has engaged you. The person that thinks that you are worth 10,000 shillings, you are worth 50,000 shillings, whereas you can make much more. You can do double what you're earning in your office. So I can only urge you to take a step. If you are in employment, commit yourself to start something now. Start doing it gradually, and you will appreciate and see what this business can do for you. Right now, I can say I am learning to build a big team. I have also attempted to grow a team out of the country. In fact, like 50% of my team is international distributors. And I'm also coaching them to be able to appreciate what I'm doing. I'm telling them that yes, it doesn't happen overnight. Just like a seed, when you put it to the soil, it has to grow. It has to fruit gradually. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you are patient, you will be able to benefit, to be able to earn, to be able to grow a big network. Like we are told, you create a system. So once this system is in place, you will see your income flowing in. And then you will be able to do some investments here and there after building the big business. So I'm in the process of building my big business, but so far so good, because even as our leaders have said, they have been in the system for 15 years. I am 4 years old in the system, and I'm so proud of myself right now. And I can only encourage team, let's listen to our upline. Don't run away from your upline. They are there to support you. They are there to see you grow in the system. Because once you decided to join, you wanted to join to succeed. You didn't want to sit back and watch other people succeed. So as we end this presentation, I can urge you, team, that this business works. I know I'm building my team. 5DD, I promised to get to 1 Ruby. That is workloading. And I want to believe that it is happening in the next few months. God bless you all, even for giving me an opportunity to speak to the team. Thank you so much.
Wow, excellent. Wow. Let's give it up on the charts for Christine Ondari for that wonderful testimony and wonderful nuggets, real life nuggets. Thank you so, so much. And yes, congratulations. You've built a huge business and you are yet to build even a bigger business. 50% out of the country, meaning you are no longer depending on only one currency. And I am a witness of the same. Well done. We are here to celebrate your steps as you climb higher and higher. And I don't want to add much on what Christine has shared with us. Definitely, she's an upcoming Ruby director. 2026 is her year, and it could also be your year if you so wish. I just want to close this meeting by, for the benefit of our guests, showing you after you've built a fantastic business, how do you enjoy the best lifestyle ever? And as you realize, as I share very few slides here, Christine has been part of this excellent lifestyle that we are talking about here. Now, before even I do that, once you've become a director, then lifestyle kicks in. When you become a director, we start taking you to those 5-star hotels and the like. And from software director, sorry, I would have loved to share the screen, but I think it doesn't want to do that. Then we can do that next. But from director onwards, then you start enjoying local lifestyle. And then when you become a software director, you start traveling around the world. I have been in more than, I think, almost 40 destinations in the world, different countries. Why? Because when I started this business, I became a software director in only 7 months. From software director, you fly out of the country at least once. When you build your business to Ruby director that Ondari is talking about, you fly out of the country twice. Now, my wife and I built a business of a president, all the way to president team members in only 2 years, 11 months. As a president team member, you fly out of the country 3 times a year. Now, that explains why we are in our 4th passport. That, friends, is something that no job can give you. We've been to Cape Town 3 times, Dubai 3 times, Mauritius 3 times. Those are already 9. And then we've been to places like Mexico, Los Cabos. We've been to Hong Kong. We've been to Obai, an island in Indian Ocean. We've been to so many places that there is no way we would have flown to all those places without this great opportunity. So I challenge every person in this call, build your business up to software director. Start traveling around the world and you'll experience something that you could never have experienced anywhere in the world. I know there are some people here who travel, but for work. That is not lifestyle, that is work. You're just transferring your office from Kenya to another country. But we believe we must enjoy exotic lifestyle so that we can live life in freedom. The late Dr. Miles Monroe used to say, you must live full and die empty. You rob the grave of all the wealth. Don't add to the wealth of the grave, having too much that you never achieved, that you take it to the grave. So I challenge you, ladies and gentlemen, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with 1 step. And tonight, the 1 step is saying yes to this opportunity. By saying yes to the opportunity, you're saying yes to your wildest dreams. Christine has done it. So many directors in this call have done it. I personally did it when I was still teaching the university. I became a president on a part-time basis. I was teaching the university and I built the business all the way to president. I came to resign 2 years after I had become a president because I felt I also needed my time. I didn't want to keep going to the office where someone else is dictating time for me when I should be there. Time freedom is another very expensive thing. And once you achieve time freedom, my friend, you have time freedom, financial freedom, and perfect health, then you can live a sweet life. I want to thank all of you for having been part of this call. Let this day for our guests be the day to be remembered most out of the 365 days that you would perhaps remember for 2025. Let this be the most precious day. Turn to the person who invited you and ask them this one question: how do I start the journey now? A year from today, you look back with pride and say, yes, I'm happy I did it. Should you not start the journey, guess what? 1 year again will still be over. And you know, 17,880 shillings that you need to start this business is too little. Some of you will consume that within a day over the festivities and it's forgotten for good. Why not make that wise decision that will help you never to forget this day? My wife and I started where you are starting today. What haven't we achieved? We have 2 homes in Nairobi. We are driving those machines, you know, those, that is the shape of Land Cruiser, taking our kids to whichever the schools they desire, supporting the lifestyle that we want. And I can assure you, you too can be able to achieve it. Thank you so much for logging in and for your precious time. God bless you. See you at the top. And I believe we will be meeting the beaches of the world. Thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye for now. Thank you, Christine, and thank you, everyone else.